So another GameStop executive bites the dust, and as they're being booted out the door, they get a $2.8 million severance bonus. Can I get a bonus for being fired or resigning? I'll take one. When I put my 2 weeks in somewhere, can I get a couple million in my pocket, please? Gotta love crony capitalism, huh? Yeah. Skip it up and that up. So we all know what happened with GameStop recently with Wall Street bets, and GameStop stock by hedge funds was being shorted because I said even when GameStop was being sold for $300+ a share that its demise was inevitable, but there were hedge funds out there that were placing bets basically that the stock was going to go down to next to nothing. Shorts is a long, complicated story. You borrow shares at a price, and if the stock drops to a lower price, you pocket the difference and you profit with the difference. That's what these hedge funds were doing. And Wall Street Bets was like, I don't think so. We're going to pump up the price of GameStop stock. And hedge funds lost billions of dollars, I meant to say. And there's some people out there that now are millionaires because they decided to randomly invest in a company that's dying. I still feel GameStop's dying. I thought it was dying when its stock was sky high. Nothing's going to change my mind on that. And we've seen executives come and go at GameStop fairly recently as well. This isn't the first time this has happened. I remember reporting back in 2018 that CEO Michael Mueller, who was just newly appointed, he was there for a few months, resigned. Like out of nowhere. He was with the company for like 20-something years. He got appointed CEO. He was there for a few months, and then he was like, I'm out. Because he probably saw the writing on the wall and he wanted to get off the sinking ship. And I'm sure he also got a nice severance package as well. Well, this time it's GameStop Chief Financial Officer Jim Bell that is actually set to resign on March 26th. This comes from Kotaku.com. I'll read it to you, then we will discuss. According to SEC filings first reported by IGN, the contract Bell signed with GameStop in 2019 affords him a severance bonus of double his combined annual salary, $700,000, an annual bonus opportunity, $700,000, resulting in the $2.8 million windfall. Now you think, oh, maybe he did a great job. Maybe he expanded GameStop business in some way. Well, this is also from Kotaku.com. This news comes after a year that saw GameStop close more than 400 stores and left regular employees without the same support, unless you consider forcing them to do TikTok dances for holiday hours comparable to rewarding a departing executive with millions of dollars. So they had to do dances to get overtime or get more holiday hours. And this guy who didn't do anything for GameStop, the company is still contracting, gets a bonus that's life-changing, and he'll never have to work another day in his life again if he's smart with his money. Life is fair, isn't it? The crony capitalism isn't a thing. We don't need any kind of regulations in any way, shape, or form to stop things from like this from happening, right? Yeah. Hey, I'm all about people if they work their asses off and have ingenuity and they're talented and they're gifted and they offer a product that tons of people want, and that's the reason why they're wildly successful. But this guy failed. He failed. He didn't do anything for the company, and he's still leaving with a huge check to wipe his ass with. This is also when he was at the helm too, when GameStop was trying to consider themselves an essential business during the pandemic, and people were forced to come into work. They fired half the staff at its in-house Game Informer magazine. So needless to say, this guy didn't do a good job. The leadership at GameStop is not doing a good job. I don't care if Reggie Fils-Aimé is on the board. Your body is right, my body is ready jokes. Ha, 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 ha. GameStop is still hurting, and this guy does not deserve to walk out the door with a lottery ticket. I'm so tired of seeing this. Bernie Stoller was president of Sega of America back in the late 90s. He was notorious for saying when the Sega Saturn was still Sega's main console platform that the Saturn was not their future, which was a really stupid thing to say, which made people not want to buy the console and developers not to want to make games for it. Nice thing to say when your other console's 2 years down the pike. And when the Dreamcast came out, admittedly, Bernie was very aggressive. He really helped with a successful launch of the Dreamcast. In the end, the Dreamcast did still fail, but its initial launch was wildly successful. And Sega of Japan wanted the Dreamcast to be sold at $249. Bernie was like, nah, we're selling it at $199. deal with it. And Sega's like, no, we're not going to deal with it. We're going to fire your ass. Now, you would think when the head company the fires their president of another branch of the company, Sega of America, he would just walk out the door with nothing in his pocket but whatever he made as a salary, right? That would be naive of you. He got a severance package for being fired and disobeying his superiors for making the price of the Dreamcast cheaper. He got and this is in 1999. This is 1999 money. Add inflation in there. Back in 1999, he got a $5 million severance package for getting fired and disobeying orders. Go into your job and disobey orders. Say, no, I'm not. Hey, we need you to fix these computers, and we need you to do it by the end of this week. You say, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't care that our clients need them. I'm not fixing them. What are they going to do? They're going to be like, there's the door. Do I get a $5 million severance package? No. You get to walk out of the door without getting arrested if you do it within the next 20 minutes. Thanks, make-believe company. That's what would happen to you. I don't get. Look, this is not just about gaming. It's not just about GameStop, but crony capitalism is real, man. I'm all about people having a great idea or working their asses off and becoming wildly successful because of it. I am not knocking anybody's hustle. I am all about capitalism to the nth degree. But crony capitalism, where the system's rigged for a small group of people to keep accruing wealth like this. Now, this guy will go on to another company, and he'll be the chief financial officer there or the CEO there, chief executive officer, and he'll get another close to 7-figure salary with stock options and a severance package there, and he'll probably screw up there too. And then he'll go on to another company and just pilfer all these companies and not really do anything to benefit them. Just like the late George Carlin said many, many moons ago when he was doing stand-up, it's a big club and you ain't in it. They rig the system in their favor, and I'm not saying you can't get in it, but man, they will try to keep you out because they want to keep it for them. Oh, hey, you weren't a good leader and you didn't actually lead the company in the right direction. We're going to have to let you go. But while we let you go, here's a $3 million check to get the hell out of the office. It's not the way it should be, man. It's not the way it should be. If there's any evidence that the system is rigged, this is it. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. And yes, GameStop is still dying. Get over it. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.